The greatest Champions League XI of all time, Footfact's ultimate team. Hey everyone, welcome back to Footfact. Today we break down the greatest moments and players in football history. Today we're ranking the greatest 11 in UEFA Champions League history. The Champions League is the ultimate stage for club football where legends are made and history is written. Since its inception in 1992, we've witnessed countless magical moments, unforgettable goals, and dominant performances. So, we at Footfact decided to build the ultimate Champions League 11 using the 4-3-3 formation and selecting players based on Champions League titles, goals and assists, iconic performances, and overall legacy in the competition. Would you agree with our selections? Let us know in the comments below if you agree. And if you love football rankings, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Footfact for more. Now, let's kick things off. Goalkeeper, Iker Casillas. Champions League titles 3. The Champions League has been dominated by attacking superstars, but goalkeepers play an equally crucial role. And no one did it better than Iker Casillas. Casillas made 177 appearances in the competition, keeping an impressive 57 clean sheets. He was a rock between the sticks for Real Madrid, leading them to 3 UCL titles and making countless match-winning saves. His shot-stopping reflexes, leadership, and composure under pressure made him an irreplaceable figure. Even with legends like Cristiano Ronaldo and Benzema grabbing headlines, Casillas was the backbone of those historic Madrid teams. Is he the greatest Champions League goalkeeper of all time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Right back, Philipp Lahm. Champions League titles 1. Lahm may have only lifted the Champions League trophy once with Bayern Munich in 2013, but his consistency and versatility make him one of the best right-backs in history. With 112 UCL appearances, Lahm was a key figure in 9 quarter-finals and 3 finals, proving his class at the highest level. His tactical intelligence and leadership helped Bayern Munich dominate European football for over a decade. Would you pick Lahm as your all-time right-back, or do you have someone else in mind? Comment below. Centre-back, Sergio Ramos. Champions League titles 4. Few defenders in history have had as much impact in the Champions League as Sergio Ramos. Known for his aggression, leadership, and clutch moments, Ramos delivered some of Real Madrid's most unforgettable goals. None bigger than his last-minute header in the 2014 final against Atletico Madrid. Across 142 UCL appearances, Ramos netted 17 goals, proving he was not just a defensive wall, but also a goal-scoring threat. His leadership guided Madrid to 4 titles in 5 years, cementing his legacy as one of the best defenders in Champions League history. If you could pick one defender for a must-win UCL final, would it be Sergio Ramos? Let us know. Centre-back Paolo Maldini. Champions League titles 3. A true football icon, Paolo Maldini defined defensive excellence in the Champions League. The AC Milan legend played an astounding UCL matches, winning the trophy 3 times. His ability to time tackles perfectly and his leadership in high-pressure games made him one of the most respected players in football history. Whether it was stopping the world's best attackers or leading Milan to European glory, Maldini's influence on the Champions League is immeasurable. Would you pick Maldini in your greatest 11, or do you have another legend in mind? Let us know in the comments. Left back Marcelo. Champions League titles 5. Marcelo is not just one of the best left-backs in history, he redefined the role. With 102 Champions League appearances, 9 goals and 24 assists, Marcelo was a nightmare for defenders. His attacking runs down the left flank allowed Cristiano Ronaldo to thrive, and his technical brilliance helped Real Madrid dominate Europe for years. Real Madrid still struggles to replace Marcelo's impact, proving just how special he was. Does Marcelo take the crown as the best left-back in UCL history? Tell us in the comments. Midfield maestro Andres Iniesta. Champions League titles 4. When we talk about Champions League legends, Andres Iniesta has to be in the conversation. With 130 appearances, 11 goals and 29 assists, Iniesta was the heartbeat of Barcelona's golden era. His control, vision and ability to dominate midfield battles were unmatched. Alongside Xavi and Busquets, Iniesta formed one of the greatest midfields ever seen. But if we had to pick just one, Iniesta was the standout, the man who made everything tick. Would you agree with this pick, or do you think someone else deserves this spot? Drop your opinions in the comment section. We have covered our goalkeeper and defensive legends. So it's now all about the midfield maestros and goal-scoring machines who have defined Champions League history. Before we jump in, remember to like this video, share it with your football-loving friends, and subscribe to Footfact for more epic football rankings. Midfielder Steven Gerrard. Champions League titles won. One of the most clutch players in Champions League history. Even though Steven Gerrard only won the competition once, his influence on the 2005 final makes him one of the most iconic figures in Champions League history. That night in Istanbul, Liverpool were 3-0 down at halftime against an AC Milan side full of legends. But Gerrard led an unbelievable comeback, scoring the first goal and inspiring his team to one of the greatest turnarounds in football history. With UCL goals and assists in appearances, Gerrard proved he could drag his team through the toughest moments. Was Gerrard's 2005 final the greatest performance by a midfielder in Champions League history? Let us know in the comments. Midfielder Luka Modric. Champions League titles 6. A midfield genius with 6 Champions League trophies. Only 2 players in history have achieved that. After a tough start at Real Madrid, Luka Modric silenced his critics and became one of the greatest midfielders in football history. His control, passing and intelligence allowed Madrid to dominate Europe, and even at 38, he's still a key part of their squad. With 131 UCL appearances, 9 goals and 18 assists, Modric's consistency in the biggest games is what makes him a Champions League legend. Would you say Modric is the best midfielder in UCL history, or does someone else take that crown? Drop your opinions below. Left wing Cristiano Ronaldo. Champions League titles 5. The greatest player in Champions League history. Many would say so. With 140 goals in 183 appearances, Cristiano Ronaldo is the all-time top scorer in the competition. He won the title 5 times and produced countless iconic moments, including his insane bicycle kick against Juventus in 2018, his hat-trick against Atletico Madrid to secure Madrid's La Decima, his clutch goals in multiple finals. Ronaldo is a 5-time UCL top scorer and holds the record for the most goals in a single season, 17 goals in February 14, 2013. Is CR7 the undisputed Champions League GOAT, or do you think someone else deserves that title? Let's debate in the comments. Striker Karim Benzema. Champions League titles 5. Benzema might just be the most underrated Champions League legend ever. With 90 goals and 30 assists in 152 appearances, Benzema was vital in Real Madrid's UCL dominance. While many focused on Ronaldo and Bale, Benzema's intelligence, link-up play and clutch goals were crucial. And when Ronaldo left Madrid, Benzema stepped up big time. His 15-goal campaign in February 22, 2021, including hat-tricks against PSG and Chelsea, was one of the greatest individual UCL seasons ever. Should Benzema get more credit as one of the greatest strikers in UCL history? Let us know in the comments. Right wing Lionel Messi. Champions League titles 4. A magician with the ball, Lionel Messi is one of the most feared players in Champions League history. With 129 goals and 45 assists in 163 appearances, Messi dominated the competition, winning the title 4 times with Barcelona. His dribbling, vision and goal-scoring ability made him unstoppable, and he was the Champions League's top scorer 6 times. Some of his most iconic moments include destroying Bayern Munich in 2015, dribbling past Boateng before chipping Neuer, scoring twice against Man United in the 2009 and 2011 finals. His hat-trick versus Arsenal in 2010. Is Messi the most gifted player in UCL history? Tell us in the comments. And there you have it, Footfact's greatest Champions League 11 of all time. What do you think? Did we get it right, or would you swap out any players? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this ranking, hit that like button, share this video with fellow football fans, and subscribe to Footfact for more epic football content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.